with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good afternoon, I'm Elspeth Meisner, and thank you for joining us for your Erie News Now Weekend NOWCAST. We start today with new news about the smokestacks at Erie Coke's sister plant that were demolished earlier today, offering a glimpse of what could be in the future for our Erie Coke site right here. 3 smokestacks came tumbling down this morning at the Tonawanda Coke plant outside of Buffalo, New York. The now closed plant shares the same owner as Erie Coke, but the Western New York site is already being redeveloped, while Erie Coke sits idle right now. Activists at today's event say it took more than 15 years of work to eventually bring an end to Tonawanda Coke, but now that they've succeeded, they say a lot of people in Erie can do the same thing for themselves.
Remain vigilant. Don't give up. We're here if you have any questions as far as what to do next. I have been down to Erie a couple of times talking to the folks down there. So I would say just, keep going.
And our Ethan Kibbe was on the ground this morning when all that happened, and we'll have more on this story, including advice for Erie from the Tonawanda Township supervisors. That'll be coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 6 o'clock. Today also marked the 33rd annual Edinboro triathlon, and dozens of people braved the heat this morning for the race. The swim, bike, and run started early in the morning, just as the sun was rising, and ended mid-morning. After not having a race last year, triathletes were thrilled at the opportunity to compete once again. For many of them, they say it's a part of their lifestyle, and they're happy to have it back once again.
Everyone is just so grateful to be here, and the appreciation for being able to race at all is it's just very, very cool to be a part of it and to be able to keep this race going.
And what if you wanted to give triathlons a try? Do you have what it takes? Racers give their advice coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 6 o'clock. And developers from around the region are coming together to redevelop Griswold Park in downtown Erie. The announcement represents a major investment in more of the southern part of downtown Erie. Our Haley Potter has the story.
A couple of years ago, some businesses that surround Griswold Park, like Logistics Plus and the brewery, among others, came together to figure out what could be done to redevelop the park. They came up with the idea for Erie Station Square.
It really truly was that organic, if you will. Everyone saw a need, everyone came together, everyone said, let's not, talk about it too long, let's just get it done and be about it, and so here we are.
Ralph Pignataro is one of the masterminds behind this $750,000 project. This right here is what Griswold Park is expected to turn into. You can see traditional park benches and landscape improvements, but the big additions are the synthetic ice rink donated by our station manager Brian Lilly, as well as these $250,000 musical swings and 6 pickleball courts costing a total of $150,000. These swings are unique to any northeastern city.
I think the biggest thing is sort of offering non-traditional arts and cultural and athletic opportunities, free opportunities for the public, right?
He says there's been a lot of focus on downtown Erie, so they wanted to add some activities to the uptown area, especially because not everyone is fond of how the park sometimes looks. Erie residents have been frustrated by the looks of Griswold Park here behind me for years, and some of the ones I spoke to say they're excited for this new project. Take a look at some of our Facebook comments from earlier. Excited residents, and Margaret Oduo spends a lot of her time at the park. She thinks it'll bring more people from all over to the newly renovated Erie Station Square.
More fun. I heard already there's going to be some more fun will be in the park. So I love about that.
Haley Potter, Erie News Now.
And construction on the park could start as early as this month, but the official go date is July 1st. They expect everything to be completed by the end of this fall. Meanwhile, other construction projects around the city of Erie are ramping back up as the weather warms up. Erie News Now visited several large-scale construction sites all around the city on Friday, including the Warner Theater and properties being renovated by the Erie County Redevelopment Authority. These projects have had some production roadblocks in the past few months due to the pandemic, but are now back on schedule. Construction on the large-scale projects will continue all throughout the summer, and they're confident that they'll get them all done on time. The only thing that could change that prediction are the rising costs of building supplies. And dozens of protesters rallied in Perry Square on Friday, fighting for the different state bills that could limit access to abortions. Two groups, the Pennsylvania Red Cloaks and Erie Action, joined together fighting against the bills which recently passed the state's House Health Committee. One bill would prevent women from having abortions after fetal heartbeats are detected. Another bill prohibits abortion after a Down syndrome diagnosis. The last deals with the instrument is all about the fetal remains. Protesters call the bills dangerous, saying lawmakers should have no say in the matter. The PA Redcoats will be protesting in Perry Square all weekend long. And now to turn to some happy news for today. Today was the day of the big day for the winner of HAPPI 927's Spring into Summer Happy Home Update, and it was revealed just a few hours ago. All the finalists gathered at the new U-Haul location on Downs Drive on Upper Peach. While they waited for the winner to be announced, they enjoyed local food trucks, giveaways, and a tour of the new U-Haul facility. The winner received 1 year of free storage at U-Haul on Peach Street Marketplace and a deluxe U-Haul grill set. Take a listen.
I just held my breath and then my heart stopped, I think. I just wanted to dance. I don't know. I still don't even believe it. We won. I know.
Certainly an exciting fan there, an exciting winner as well. Everyone who attended had a fun time. And there's also a ribbon cutting ceremony for the new U-Haul location. And HAPPI 927 Sammy Stone and Sam Adams were both in attendance to see the winner as well. Well, that does it for your Erie News Now Weekend Nowcast. Thanks so much for joining us today. Be sure to tune in to Erie News Now at 6 for all the latest news, weather, and sports this evening. Have a great Saturday.